Hey, hot tubbers! I am Jackie, and you are listening to the podcast Tub Talk with the Hot Tub Lady, recorded live here on this channel. And today is National Hot Tub Day, and welcome. I'm glad everyone is here. Today we are going to have a very special guest, at least I hope so. We're having some technical difficulties, but I have a very good friend and co-worker of mine, and Rebecca Hungerford. Hopefully she'll get on here. If not, we will have a good time without her, but we're really hoping that she will be joining us later. But in the meantime, we will just be discussing National Hot Tub Day. So I'm really excited everyone is here, and we're glad to see everyone. We got Mel, welcome. And she says, I know we have a hot tub with jets in one of our bathrooms. I filled it up with Epsom salt to celebrate Hot Tub Day. That is absolutely awesome. And she says, I didn't even have the water hot, but I had it warm. Hey, that counts. We'll definitely let you join us that way by doing that. So how is everyone doing? It's definitely been a couple of weeks since I've been here, and I hope you guys are all enjoying your March so far. It's March 28th already. Can you guys believe that? Daylight savings time happened, which is absolutely awesome, and I cannot believe what a big deal that is for me, because I get to drive home in the daylight now, which is a big deal. I do have an hour and a half commute on a daily basis, and one way. And so it is a really big deal for me to get home in the daylight. So I get up, it's still dark when I get up in the morning, but at least I'm driving in the daylight now, which is a huge deal. So just curious what everyone is actually planning on doing to celebrate National Hot Tub Day. So for me personally, I started my morning with my coffee. As you guys all know, I love my coffee, and I actually went out and had a really great soak. Totally relaxing this morning. We had a great time yesterday. Frank's daughter Sadie had a dance. She's in dance competition, and it's actually so much fun to go watch her do that. But he actually danced live in front of probably about 300 people, and they had a dance contest. They just called the dads up, and it was really fun. It was impromptu, and I'll actually see if I can post a video up on my Instagram so you guys can check it out. But he was really funny, and he actually did a headstand, but he ended up winning. And he by far was the oldest dad, but he did that. But we got home that night and soaked those tired, achy bones in the hot tub, and then I started today in the hot tub, and we are just enjoying life. And then I've spent the majority of my morning, it was a huge consultation day today. We did a lot of hot tub consultation. I had several people signed up for the one-on-one consultation, help them all out with their saltwater hot tubs, which that's a big deal. If you guys ever need help with that, I'd be more than happy to help you out. That link will be in the show notes, and we will definitely check that out that way. So just curious, we got Frank here. He says hi and welcome to the broadcast, everyone. So one of the things we're going to talk about, because it is National Hot Tub Day, one of the things that you can actually do in your hot tub is, I guess, what kind of ways do you guys see yourself celebrating National Hot Tub Day? One of the things that I have had quite a few people do is actually pick up some fragrances, or some extra special fragrances, like something you want to get something that's definitely made for a hot tub. One of the brands that we sell is Pizzazz. I personally like to keep the brand, or the eucalyptus mint, at home. I like to keep that home so that if anybody ever is having a cold or anything like that, we'll put a little extra eucalyptus mint in there, and that will help so much with the colds and making you feel better. We sell a lot of the lavender. I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't like the real florally stuff, but we sell a lot of lavender, and my absolute favorite is cucumber melon. That's one of the flavors that we sell the most of, and we definitely enjoy that as well. One of the other things you can do is maybe pick up an extra accessory for your hot tub this week. I always am a fan of the eye care. That's always a great accessory to do. The best accessory, I've been actually asking you guys on Instagram and and YouTube, and having everybody drop in some stuff along that way on what your favorite accessory is. If you guys could, in the show note or in the comments, leave me what your best and favorite accessories are, as I am going to do a spring accessory video. But we're going to, my favorite accessory that I've ever bought for my hot tub has been the snow melting mats, and I will put the link in that later. They're not in there now, but I'll put the link in there later on the snow melting mats. But what they are is they're basically a giant heating pad that gets you from the front door to the hot tub, and it just melts the snow. They stay at about 35 degrees. They weren't that expensive to run this summer or this winter. I honestly can't say I even noticed them on my electric bill, and they were huge to have that in the backyard, and everybody who used them was like, this is amazing. So that's a big deal. Of course, the towel warmer. I love my towel warmer. That's we keep mine inside. I have heard of a few people keeping those outside. I do know of a few people that are actually take those towel warmers and they put them take a cooler and run the towels through a dryer, and then just put the towels in a dryer out there. So, the other thing that we're going to do today, once Frank gets home tonight, we're going to actually do another soak tonight and probably have a cocktail out there and enjoy our evening out there with the hot tub as well. So what are people going to do to celebrate National Hot Tub Day today? This is a once a year thing, so it's a big deal. I do have one really special customer who's in the process of buying a hot tub right now. So we don't have the deal completely done, but he said today would be the day. He's on National Hot Tub Day. He's waiting for me to cut the price in half. Not going to happen, but he's thinking that's a good day, that he should remember that National Hot Tub Day is the day to buy your hot tub. So if you don't have a hot tub, that's a good thing to do as well. So Mel says she's allergic to lavender. Yeah, so lavender is probably not a good idea for a fragrance that you can do there. So, well, I'm really sorry. It doesn't look like I haven't seen Rebecca yet, and I think she's having some technical difficulties there. So we'll see what happens with that. So in the meantime, one of the things that we were going to talk about today was how sitting in a hot tub can help you with someone who is diabetic. And they're actually really, really good for you. And the number one reason that they are really good for you is they increase your blood flow. And as they increase that blood flow, that helps get good, healthy blood to your muscles, and that actually helps drop the amount of insulin that your body needs. So that's a huge deal, and we highly recommend that. It increases the blood flow and it reduces the insulin requirements that you need. There's a really great article on the web from diabetics.co in the UK. I will put the link of that in the descriptions down below too, but that was a phenomenal article that I read today about how using a hot tub will definitely help you with your insulin. A couple other things that are really, really great are just, anytime you can relax. One of the things that I kind of wanted to talk to you about is people don't realize how much a hot tub helps you mentally. I've been through quite a bit of stuff through my years, and to be honest with you, I've been through quite a few suicides and that type of thing, and I've been through some pretty severe depression from time to time. And one of the things that actually happens with your hot tub is it gives you the ability to just kind of go and shut the world off. And when you get to do that, it slows your body down. It gives your body the ability to recover, and it is such a big, big deal. And if I didn't have my hot tub, I can honestly say that the ability to bounce back every day, you have a really rough day, and the thought of knowing that there's a place that you get to go at the end of the day to turn the day off is absolutely huge. The place that you get to go and you get to put that period on the end of the day, I can't explain how important it is to do that. And knowing that I'm a morning user, you guys all know that I'm a morning user and I love using my hot tub in the morning. But the fact that I can, whatever it is, whatever stressed me out, whatever is going on, the fact that I can just shut it all off, turn the lights on, don't have any music, don't have anything else going on. Sometimes Frank will go out there with me, sometimes he won't. But just that place where all the stresses are gone. And I can't explain enough to you what a big deal that is for that. And I've had some situations that I can honestly say, if it wasn't for my hot tub, that I don't know if I'd still be here. So if you get the opportunity to recover in a hot tub, both physically and mentally, I highly recommend that you do that. It's one of the things that you could totally do. And when you're down, it is definitely one of the best things. And there's so many physiological reasons that happens. It's unbelievable. It lowers your blood pressure. It gets more oxygen to your muscles. It gets more oxygen to your brain. It does all these things. You know, I had someone describe it the other day as a giant bowl of medicine is what a hot tub is. And I can 100% maintain that. A giant bowl of medicine is what a hot tub is. You're going to go out there, you're going to relax, you're going to recover, and you're going to enjoy life. And I can't stress how important it is to use your hot tub and use it daily. I highly recommend that. So I think we got Rebecca coming in here. So, hey girl, how are you? Hang on just a second here. Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Congratulations,
Okay.
you have made it to the live stream.
That was interesting.
A
Definitely
little bit of a challenge
leave
there.
that in my hot tub later.
Well, I've kind of set up how important it is to sit in your hot tub once you are there. So everybody hear Rebecca okay? Let me know if you can't hear her. So folks, I'm gonna fix your camera just a tiny little bit here. And Rebecca, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself, how we know each other, and what's going on in the world there.
Well, my name is Rebecca, and I've been in a hot tub family since, well, over 40 years ago. My mom started a hot spring store. So all 5 of us kids actually were raised knowing all about hot tubs. And Jacque and I have had the pleasure of working together. Wow, it's been a while. So yeah, we have a lot of fun, and I really enjoy helping people live better lives.
And you 100% do that. Rebecca and I have actually, it's been 12 years. We started working together in 2012. No, actually 2008 is when we started working together. And it's that's when we met. And I have been working with I've known your family since 2003. And you are a hot tub family. I kind of came into the hot tub world. And so, one of the things that we're going to talk about today, today's topic is, it's National Hot Tub Day, so woohoo, congratulations, and celebrate. And what are you going to do to celebrate tonight?
Well, I sat in my hot tub this morning.
Well, as did I.
Yep. I start my day in the hot tub every single day. It's It's just my morning routine. It's what I do for myself to get my day started on the right foot.
And so I'm going to kind of open this up a little bit because you have a few, you suffer from arthritis. And that's one of the
Yes.
reasons that you personally use your hot tub on a daily basis. And then I'm going to let you talk about your family a little bit too, on how important that is for your kids and what that does for them, and the reasons why you use the hot tub. So let's start with the arthritis and why you have to have a hot tub, how important that is.
So my hot tub has literally been the best medicine, I guess, for my rheumatoid arthritis. I was diagnosed when I was 28 and have been on all kinds of different medications. So, what I have found is sitting in my hot tub on a daily basis allows me to reduce the medications that I have to take to control the inflammation and the pain that comes with arthritis. I can always tell when I go on vacation and I don't have a hot tub. I am very anxious to get home to hop in and get my fill and help my joints. So I do use my hot tub daily medicinally, and I guess I also encourage anybody suffering with any type of joint or soft tissue type of pain to try hot water therapy. It is life changing.
Oh, for
Talk
sure.
about having energy again and being able to chase my 5-year-old and my now teenager is very important. So, speaking
Sorry,
of my
mind just
teenager,
blow my mind just blown there. He's a teenager now?
oh my gosh, turned 13 today.
Oh my lord. Well, happy birthday, Levi. That's a big deal. Whew. He's a teenager. I'm going to just throw some confetti up for that because that's a big deal. Holy cow. I didn't realize that he turned 13 today.
It's yeah, hard to wrap my head around.
That's a huge deal. And before you get too deep into Levi, one of the things I'm going to throw out there, I've been working with Rebecca for a long time, and she knows what having a hot tub does for people. And you're so phenomenal at it. And I have seen you do it during this pandemic when there was no hot tubs available. You would actually give your hot tub up so that you knew that you knew what it was going to do for them. And you would give your hot tub up and you would go without one for a week or 2 or 3. I wouldn't do that. I wasn't willing to give my hot tub up. But Rebecca would give her hot tub up because she knew how much it changed her life. And she was willing to share her hot tub to get somebody else into the magic of hot water. And because it does change everything. And not only does she need it for herself, you also need it for your sons. So let's go into that. Let's talk about that teenager.
Oh, my Levi, he turned 13 today, and Levi has Down syndrome. So, with that diagnosis comes low muscle tone. He suffers from pulmonary issues. His lungs are weak, and his immune system, he has some holes in that too. So, the beautiful thing about the kid, he just loves water. I mean, if it's a puddle in the street or hot tub, pool, he is all the way in. So, getting him into the hot tub was not hard.
Not at all.
Because he just enjoys it, and for me as his mother, knowing that it is strengthening his chest muscles because of that hydrostatic pressure. So it is helping him get stronger, which is, if you can do that and have fun at the same time, I mean, that's the way to go. But also, Levi and Will, who is now 6,
Wow.
they they just love hanging out with their mom in the hot tub. We get toys. I mean, it's an all out imaginary destination every time. So we may be in the hot tub going to Paris or through a black hole. You just never know what the adventure's going to be. Um, but the good thing is it brings us together doing something that we all love right in the comfort of our house. So it's been extremely important, especially during COVID. And yes, I have given my hot tub up. Very difficult to do, but yeah.
Crazy, if you ask me. I wasn't willing to do it, but you were, so that makes you a better person than me. Because I know in your world how big of a deal that is, and when you talk about being in the hot tub with your kids and that quality family time, and just the fact that that that's better for Levi. His health is going to improve because he's in the hot tub. Your health is improving because you're in the hot tub. The quality conversations, and even though you have a special needs child, I've seen it. I've seen him in the store. I've seen him love the hot tub, and I've seen how it just creates this environment where he wants. It's all on him, and this is true with anybody. If you have a hot tub and there are no distractions, and you have that warm water, and your body feels so much better, and like I was talking before you came on, how it's a mental place for you. It's a place for you to actually just shut down and do your thing. And if you've got family in there with you, that's gigantic, and you can relax, recover, refresh, renew, all those things,
Reconnect.
and reconnect. I mean, it's a big deal. So, I know that the hot tub in your life has changed the quality of your life. I mean, you and I have both been through times when we didn't have hot tubs, and now we're both at a time where we do have hot tubs, and it's just impossible to imagine life without one. And we
I'll
always know
never
we'll get another
go
one.
an extended period without one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ever
I mean,
in my
anything
life.
over a month is absolutely unacceptable. And I was the reason, guys, I wasn't on air the last couple of weeks because I did go on vacation. It wasn't the vacation that I was planning, but the whole time we were gone, we were just like, I miss the hot tub. I miss the hot tub. I miss the hot tub. And you're right, you just do. Anytime you don't have it, you just got to get back to it because you know how good it makes you feel. And so.
And actually, now that Levi's a diabetic, I pleasantly learned that sitting in the hot tub is going to help his A1C. It opens up those blood vessels and sends blood into the muscle, which actually can help lower blood sugar. So now he's getting an additional benefit of something he was already doing. So it was such a nice surprise to find out that it was going to help him there too.
And it's crazy because that actually brought it to top of mind because that is something that has always been kind of one of those background benefits that I knew was out there. I knew that hot tubs do help with diabetes, but now that it's top of mind, and I was actually doing a little bit of research myself, and it lowers glucose, it lowers a lot of things, and like I said, I'll put links to a really good article that I had found, and I'm sure you know of a few yourself, and now personally going through it, your child is benefiting doing something he absolutely loves, and that's 100% gigantic. I don't know
Oh,
how else to
huge.
explain that. Huge.
It's yeah, there are no words for how amazing it helps him.
And it's yeah, and I know Will loves it as well. I know Will
Oh,
is.
yeah. That kid would be in it 12 hours a day if we let him.
Right. Well, and so being a mother of young children and well teenage children now, wow, I'm still.
Weird.
It is weird. I knew it was his birthday today, but I had no idea he was going to be 13. The but being a mother of young children, how big of a deal is it to let your child be in the hot tub? And how does it help him behaviorally? How does it help at bedtime? How does it help get him ready for school? I mean, what are those things that make a difference having a hot tub in your home?
Well, I will say that when Levi sits with me in the morning, I know that he behaves better at school that day. I think it just because the blood does flow and the veins are expanding, your blood pressure, everything is being benefited, and it helps your brain too. You're firing a lot of new, um, oh, I can't think of the word. Um, but it does chemically change your brain and give you feel good.
Dopamine.
Um, dopamine, thank you.
Dopamine. When you said feel good,
Dopamine.
then you had me.
Yes. So I do know that he does better in school when he sits in the morning. Uh, when we do sit in at night, you know, they're much calmer before bed. They don't go through that crazy run around spurt fighting to go to bed. They are just more relaxed, more calm, and it's not a struggle.
So have you tried the whole before homework thing? Uh, it's
So I believe 100% that if you study for a test and you sit in the hot tub the morning of the test, it is going to help you with memory recall. The synopsis is faster, so you're going to be able to pull that information, and I'll definitely use that to my benefit when the time comes.
for sure. Um, so I mean, it's been. I know sometimes the kids get kind of excited, and I remember that with my kids as well, that they were just super hyper and just and for me, one of my favorite things to do was to throw. I mean, my kids are adults now, but one of my favorite things to do was to throw them into the hot tub and just let them splash it out in there. But the beauty of that is that warm water, all the physiological things that it did for them, it calmed them down so incredibly much. I mean, kids love water anyway, and then you wear them out in there, and then you have that warm water, and it's just how much easier they go to sleep, how much easier it is to focus. You know, I've told you the story of my customer that comes to the store, and now after school but before supper, they actually, that's their routine, is they actually get in the hot tub every night or every afternoon. The kids, that's kids hot tub time. They get to unwind from school just like we get to unwind from work. They get to go in there, they enjoy it, they relax, they splash, they get an hour, whatever it is that they want. They have supper, and then they do their homework. And they have found that their homework routine has been cut in half in that time frame. So just from, everything that we love about a hot tub, your kids love it too. And whatever the good that it does for us, it does for them as well. So it's a big deal. And so tell me, let's check with questions here real quick. Mel's on a walk with her dog, so good deal. Well, Mel, Kayla's here. She says make sure to hit the like button and ring the bell to subscribe. Love you. You're the best. Shell, welcome to the stream. It's 70 degrees here today, and she is totally blessed. Welcome to the stream. We're glad to have you. So that's we're thrilled that you're here. So we've been selling hot tubs together for a long time, over a decade.
Yes.
What is your absolute, and I know you have a ton of them, what is your absolute favorite story? You don't have to name names, but your favorite situation where you know the hot tub changed someone's life.
Yes,
no pressure, and didn't
I
tell
do
you this.
have a few, but one that I will never forget is we had an elderly couple come in. He was a farmer, which there are a lot of where we live.
Mm-hmm.
And she really wanted to get a hot tub at home, and he needed some convincing. So when they did get their hot tub, he unfortunately wasn't able to get in the tractor and go out because his body did not allow him to anymore. And that was affecting him emotionally. It's something he's done his whole life with his son, and getting out in that tractor was who he was. And I remember about 3 months after they had been using their hot tub that, wow, makes me emotional. He came in and he thanked me, and she said that he had been given the gift of, he'll sit in it in the morning, he gets to go out in the tractor, and then he'll sit in it at lunch and go back out in the tractor. So, I mean, those are the stories that just touch my heart, because it is touching and changing someone their entire life, and being able to do what they love longer, which is what Watkins Wellness is really all about. I mean, we all are, trying to do whatever we can to feel good. I mean, I've got the magic in the water at my house, and that is the ticket. And that gentleman, that I'll never forget him.
Yeah, and we all have stories like that. We all have stories where, it's someone who, someone who, that's suffering from something, whether it's a back pain, a hip pain. I have the one that jumps to my mind is it was a young boy who was, it was a Make-A-Wish deal where we got this young boy a hot tub, and he was on crutches, and he couldn't walk anymore. And I'm not going to say he can walk again, but just the fact that when he was in the hot tub, he was laughing and he was happy, and it just made him feel so much better. And when his mom came in, it was probably about 3 months later, and she actually cried, and she said, he's happy. I mean, he'll get in that hot tub, and it's his favorite place to be because it takes the pressure off of him. And, and we've got hundreds of stories like that. And having a hot tub in your backyard is one of the things, when they talk about every day made better, that is 100% what they're talking about when they say that. We've got just tons of them, tons of people that we could talk about. And this back in the day when we first started selling hot tubs, and you and I have been selling them for when we were kids ourselves, And back in the 80s, it used to be the party thing. It'd be like, oh, you got to get a hot tub because the girls will come over. If you buy this hot tub, the girls will come over to your house after the bar. That was actually one of my lines that I used to tell people when buying a hot tub. And it's it's one of those things that it was a status symbol, and now it's a every day you gotta have a life-changing bowl of medicine to put in your backyard. And the things that happen are incredible. And whether it's your son with Downs and diabetes, or you with your rheumatoid arthritis, or like my grandson and my 6-month-old grandson, he goes to sleep after he sits in the hot tub. It's amazing. And I just can't stress it enough. And we've all aged in the industry. Every single one of us. I can hear Kevin in the background over there. And we all used to get up on the edge of the hot tub and say, hey, this is why you don't want to sink it down in. And now we can't get up there to do that anymore. But it's so amazing to have one. So
yeah, and it's no longer just about the physical wellness either. I mean, there are so many studies out there about how the hot water therapy can help you emotionally, anxiety, stress, depression. I mean, all those things that many of us deal with on a daily basis.
For sure.
It's just unbelievable, everything that just getting into hot water can help.
Oh, it is. It's just, and I was kind of touching base on that before you got on. I was kind of telling my stories a little bit, and how that hot water has changed my life. And the cool thing is not only is it great when you are suffering either physically or mentally or that type of thing, it's also great when you're celebrating. When you're, I mean, it's National Hot Tub Day. That's, and whether it's National Hot Tub Day or it's Christmas or every Christmas Eve we use our hot tub. Valentine's Day we use our hot tub. That's one of the things that you have to do. Birthdays. You had birthday. I know you celebrated a birthday for Levi yesterday. I am sure that the hot tub was part of that at some point. I'll
without a doubt.
And it's hot tubs they're just such a part of your life. I mean, I'm going to ask you guys in the chat, throw out there, how are you going to celebrate National Hot Tub Day? It's one of those things that we got going on. I'm going to check the comments here again. Mel's dog is 2 years old today. Happy birthday. Kayla says, had a C-section last fall, and after I was cleared to go back in the hot tub, it was the crazy difference that made my lower back and pelvic area best bowl of hot water ever. So it is life-changing. Houston Nagy had this day on my calendar. LOL. That's funny. I'll be looking forward to talking to you later. And hi from Denmark, Wilgard Hansen. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. We love to hear people from other countries on here. So welcome. We're glad you're here. So how are you guys going to celebrate National Hot Tub Day today? What's going to be the thing that you do? Anybody going to buy a hot tub today? Just curious. I mean, it's a good day to do so.
What a great day to
what a
start.
Great day. You'll remember that forever.
Getting more out of your life.
So tell me, Rebecca, what hot tub do you have?
I have a Hot Spring Envoy.
Yep, and you've had a ton of hot tubs. You've had an absolute. I know
yeah.
You get a lot of new hot tubs.
It's a constantly rotating situation.
And she's always willing to give up her hot tub. I have got my Grandy and I have nailed that sucker down to the ground, and I'm like, this is my favoriteest hot tub I've ever owned. Which one's your favorite? Which one do you love more than any other hot tub?
Oh man, I'll tell you, I don't care. honestly, I mean, I've had plug and play. We love that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it just, I don't know. I could be happy in just about any hot tub. Uh, I do enjoy the hot spring high life jets.
Yeah, that motor
Um,
massage is pretty amazing, isn't it?
yeah, that Mona massage is definitely one of my favorites.
It
So,
it's one. It's that motor massage is a hard jet to beat. It's almost an impossible jet to beat. So you had a swim spa for a while,
oh yeah,
and
yep,
uh,
love that too.
love that too. And the goal is to get one of those if we ever get caught up again. Goal is to get one of
Yes,
those in the backyard again someday.
yep.
So if did when you had your swim spa, did you use it as a hot tub as well, or did you use it more as a pool?
Hot tub.
Hot tub. You did use it a lot as a hot
Yep,
tub. So and your
kept
swim.
it at 100 degrees.
Oh, you did.
Yep,
So, but you kept
yep.
yours in
Because
the garage.
I didn't have a separate hot tub at the time, so I didn't use it for any really training. We played in it.
Right.
We, swam around, and it was all for recreation and just the medicinal use.
Hmm.
But yeah,
So when you put one in the backyard, which I know that's the goal, we'll see if we ever get
oh
caught up
yeah,
and you can actually do that. That it might be a couple years from now. But is the goal at that point? Are you still going to try to keep a hot tub in the garage and a swim spa in the backyard, or
yep,
and then
yep.
you'll use it
I
more as a
I
pool at
think
that
so.
point? Do you think?
Yes, yep. I don't know that my husband's on board for that, but
Come on,
I
Chad.
think that I think that's probably what we'll do. It'll be our pool play area, and then I'll keep a hot tub separate, just
Right.
because you know they don't really want it at 100 degrees when it's so hot out in the summer. So
Hmm.
best of both worlds.
So I hear you for sure. Um, I mean, I love them both, and they're both great. Let's take just a minute and talk about your sauna, because I know you love your
Oh
sauna
yeah.
as well. So, tell us what you have. What is it that's that you love about the sauna? Tell me the important features about the sauna.
Well, right now we have a wet sauna. It's steam, and the thing I love the most about my sauna is that my friend comes over to hang out with me in it, and I get to have some great conversations. She always makes me laugh. Um, but I do like the recovery aspect of what a sauna can do. I recently watched a video of an Olympic wrestler, and this was probably back in the 70s, early 80s. And after hours of practice, where other people were going to cool off, he would get into the sauna because that helped him recover faster so he could train more than other people. And he says that's why he was so successful. And I believe that. I mean, the benefits of sweating it out
Mm-hmm.
are just amazing. And it feels good, right? You get in and you pour that water on, and then your skin instantly, there's just goosebumps. It's such a cool experience.
It is. I have a steam sauna as well, and I agree. When that you can see that steam roll off and hit the ceiling, and you know it's coming down on you. It's the best. And again, it kind of goes back to the same thing like with the hot tubs. You just know you're recovering. You just know you can feel that lactic acid just leave your body, and it's oh my gosh, one of the greatest things ever. So let's check with the comments.
I just love that it's natural. I mean, there are, it's not medication. It's not a potion. It's not the latest fad of something. It's just a natural solution to feeling better and improving how you feel.
It and it just does, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not a drug, it's not alcohol, it's not it's just all the things that when you it's just peace. There's mental peace, there's physical peace, there's it's just better. I mean, life is just better with both of them. So we are going to check comments again here. Again, since my wife is a teacher and she has RLS, she is often up all night and can't sleep. The hot tub doesn't always make it better, but getting a bit of comfort in the night is a great gift. That's a great story. I mean, you know, and that's one thing that a hot tub will do for you. Even if it's while you're in the hot tub, you can't feel bad while you're in the hot tub. So I think Rebecca froze up on me here. Um, Totally and completely, she froze
Oh,
up on
I'm
me.
back.
Okay, you're not moving, but we can hear you. So keep going there. Kayla says, going to celebrate my rhythm in my rhythm with a cup of tea. Favorite hot tub is the Pulse. So that's a good hot tub as well. And Mel's they might be coming to put in my swimming pool tomorrow. That's awesome. Um, so that's
Yeah,
kind of what
back to the having trouble sleeping. Definitely get into some hot water 90 minutes before bed. And, all the traditional things that you need to do, start dimming lights, no screens, have a regular schedule for sleep where you're going to bed at the same time and getting up at the same time. But that 90-minute soak in 104 degrees is,
mm-hmm.
or that 90 minutes prior to bed soak in 104 degrees is really setting you up for some success and getting into deeper levels of sleep so that you don't wake up in the middle of the night. So I hope you try that.
Because that is a big deal. And you do get the most benefit out of your hot tub at 104 degrees. I personally am not I like it about 101, but if I'm really struggling, like it is at 103 right now, just because I've had some extra sore backs and that type of thing. But if you're at 104 degrees and 90 minutes before bedtime, even if you go sitting there for 10 minutes, what that does is that raises your core body temperature. And the way you fall asleep and wake up, by the way, is your body core temperature actually starts to cool down. So if you raise that core temperature 90 minutes before going to bed, you're going to sleep so much better, and you're going to fall asleep, and you're going to stay asleep longer. So I hope that helps. I hope that's a good point that will help you over there in Denmark, and maybe get her through the night a little longer if she starts earlier versus, and again, it might not fix everything, but if it gives her some relief and we can kind of go from there, that would make a difference for sure. So,
And I think for us, Jackie, wouldn't you say that, when people come in and are shopping and they're here with their families and they want to get it just for fun, and then they decide on one, and you secretly know all the cool things are about to happen for them. And it's like you get goosebumps every time because you know you just know all the cool things that are about to unfold for all of them. And so we have it. We're so blessed to do what we do.
oh, for sure. I mean, honestly, my favorite part about doing what I do is 90 to 120 days later after they have their hot tub. And especially families with middle school to high school age kids, you know, I'll ask them, how do you love the hot tub? And when they get to come and they're like, the things my kids are telling me in the hot tub, I had no clue. I mean, that's, to me, is gigantic. And just, they're like, you know, you told me that I was going to love it. I thought I'd use it twice and never use it again, because everybody comes in with that fear. Everybody thinks they're not going to use the hot tub. They're like, it is the best thing that we ever bought. And that to me is the best part of doing what I do, is when, you know, you get to talk to someone and say, you know, what is your favorite part? Or, you know, how are you loving the hot tub? That is my favorite question in the world, is how are you loving the hot tub? Because you know they're going to come back saying, I love the hot tub. Every single one of them. And to me, that's just the best. You know, one of my favorite customers is, I'm totally drawing a blank, and I know you know who I'm talking about, has the pool, has the saltwater hot tub, comes in all the time to get his water tested.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He is the highlight of my week, because he just comes in, and the hot tub has made such a difference for his life. And he keeps the pool open for his grandchildren, but he uses the hot tub for him. And he just, he had some skin issues, and he was struggling with it for a little bit. And once he got it figured out, he's just like, oh my gosh, the stuff I can do, the stuff that I could do that I couldn't do before is just crazy. So we could go on and on. I mean, we have so many stories of people of things that can happen. So we got about 10 minutes here. What would you, if you could, you got 10 minutes to talk to the world about hot tubs right now, what would you say is the number one thing that everybody needs to know about having a hot tub in your own backyard? No pressure.
Yeah. Expect to be excited about life, because you'll be able to do more, feel better. I mean, just waking up feeling good. You know, that feeling, that changes your whole life. I mean, it changes how you approach your day. It changes how you go through your day. It changes how you interact with people, either family or coworkers. It touches every single part of your life. And just expect to get excited about that change. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll get addicted to feeling good, and then you will never ever go without a hot tub, for sure.
Yeah, you won't. You won't. You know, the thing that I love to talk to people about is, now that I'm in my 50s, and you wake up in the morning, and I know you know, but you wake up in the morning and your joints just ache from head to toe, and you start like stretching in the bed, you start pointing your toes, and you start, you know, moving your fingers, and you're like, oh, I don't want to do this today. I don't want to get up and move. And as I've gotten older and figured out how to use the hot tub in the morning, I actually don't do that anymore. Now that's telling me that, oh, it's time to hot tub. It's no longer I don't want to do this anymore. It's time to hot tub. Your body's screaming for recovery, and we need to get in the hot tub. And once I started listening to my body and started getting into the hot tub, life changer, absolutely life changer. So it's been a really, really big deal. So anything else you want to wrap up with? Any last points?
Well, you know, we get excited because we have a hot tub that can go anywhere for any budget. And I know we both feel like every single person deserves to have a hot tub. So if there were a hot tub fairy, Jackie, it would be you.
Oh. Well, I'm definitely surrounded by all the right people. I mean, I have an awesome group of coworkers. I have an awesome group. We're a family. We have a hot tub family. We've it is National Hot Tub Day, and we've all been having kind of a little bit of fun with each other with all of that, because that's our biggest holiday of the year, and we love that to death. But you guys, it's been, we absolutely love making. We're so passionate about it because we know what it's going to do for you. We know how it's going to change your life. We know that you cannot be worse than you are today if you have a hot tub in your backyard. We know when you take that home, your life is going to improve. And you don't even hear anymore. It used to be, 10, 15 years ago, oh, I'll never use it. Nobody ever uses their hot tub. I don't even hear that on the sales floor anymore. People just aren't even scared of using them anymore, because the word has gotten out on how good they are for you and what a difference they make in your life. And they've gotten so much easier to take care of. I mean, the salt water has really been a great thing, and it's really, really helped so much. And chlorine's still fantastic as well, and the spa frog's come a long way. But hot tubs are easy to take care of, and I think the education has gotten out there, and people are starting to get that a little bit, and people know what the wellness is of it. They know that's a giant box of medicine in their backyard that is going to just make it feel better. So,
Yeah, one thing's for sure, you won't get out the same way you got in.
that is for absolute sure. Absolute sure. So you guys, I totally appreciate you, Mel. I hope you have a good shower, and happy National Hot Tub Day. Totally appreciate that. You guys are the best. We got to do some. What do we got to do? We need to do. Let's go. We'll put Rebecca there, and then we're gonna come back to the confetti and the air horns. And happy National Hot Tub Day, everyone. And just remember, guys, you can always find me on Instagram. If you have any questions at all, DM me there. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you can find out there. If you'd like to support the channel, you can go to Buy Me a Coffee. You can support me there. You can also purchase the one-on-one consultation there as well, and do all the things that help me help you become a happy hot tub owner. Don't forget to subscribe. And oh, Chris, I got a question. We got to come back. Jackie, this is Chris, and I have a question for you. Is it a question that I can answer on YouTube, Chris? Go ahead and type it in, and we'll help you out. So let me bring Rebecca back up here. I almost wrapped that up, but we're going to come back here, and we're going to go to National Hot Tub Day. So being birthday and National Hot Tub Day today, you got hats and special swimsuits for tonight, or?
Well, we have a shark balloon and a remote control shark, which we got just for the hot tub tonight.
A shark balloon with remote control, so
Well,
you can make it fly around the room?
Well, we got a shark balloon for decoration, and then a remote control shark for in the hot tub. So.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
Yep.
missed that. I was thinking shark, because they used to have those back in the day.
Yes.
Remember when the balloons that
Yes.
you could fly them around and do that? And
Yep.
well, I bet have we gotten to use the hot tub with a remote control shark yet?
No, it's a special for tonight.
So, well, that'll be super exciting. I bet and we had a good time at the party yesterday. The birthday party was a good time.
Oh, yes. The cake was great.
That's awesome. So, okay. Well, Chris, find me on Instagram. I will definitely help you out. I've been kind of waiting for you here, but whoops, wrong button. Let's go to Instagram. You can find me on Instagram. You guys are the absolute best. I totally appreciate you. Don't forget, this is a podcast. That'll be live probably later tonight. You can catch that on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any of those there. It'll be on Facebook, and I'm sure Rebecca will share that as well. Oh, wait, here's Chris's question. When doing my weekly cleanup, sometimes I have red residue. Any clue what that is? That's iron, Chris. You've got a little bit of metal in your water, and it's oxidizing out. So what I would actually recommend for you is, where are we at? That's not what we want. What I would actually recommend for you, Chris, is this product here. It's called See You Later. And what that is that's a metal remover. You just drop it in your filter. So you just drop it in your filter. It kind of shows it on the back of the tub. Just leave it in there for 6 months, and that will solve your problem. So hopefully that answers that up for you. And anyway, happy National Hot Tub Day, and we will see you all next week. Bye, everyone.